Well, here we are back on the farm. It finally quit raining for a day, but it's gonna come in and dump another 1/4 of an inch on us tomorrow supposedly, so that'll be fun. But these beans, I haven't seen any yet. I think I've seen 1 or 2, but the lettuce has started growing over here. And it's sprouting it's shooting up. It's starting to sprout. Let me see if I can find one. Oh, there it is. So yeah, crops are growing. It's a cooler day, so not supposed to be any warmer tomorrow, that's for sure. High 56 and rain. So it's gonna be one of those cool rains that that you just hate. So that's not really what this video is about, and I hope my camera doesn't run out of battery. But it's about this tractor. Now, Dad bought this tractor new in whatever year it was made. I think it was 1999. And it's been a pretty good tractor. It's a John Deere 4300. Yeah, a nice little tractor, utility tractor. Got the loader on there. But it's leaking. Yeah, sorry about the random switch, but my camera died earlier. You'll figure. So we're here now. Shed some light on the subject here. Yeah, that's a little better. So I was just out mowing pastures, like I was just out mowing. I'm not this particular field, but just bush hogging. Yeah, no problems whatsoever. Tractor runs great. It still runs fine. I mean, it runs great. So I'm just mowing along, and all of a sudden, I stopped because I thought I felt the bush hog, dragging on the ground, and on one side. So I thought it was like caught to one side, and so hopped off the tractor, went and checked both sides. They seem pretty level. I walked back by this wheel, and I see this. This is rear end fluid, or rear axle fluid. And it just started dripping on the inside of the wheel. And I'm like, well, that sucks. What's going on here? So we brought it back here. We took the wheel off, and sure enough, it's still leaking. Let's drain in. My trusty drain pan. It's come in handy these past couple months. And so we took the thing off, pulled it apart, everything, the usual. And it's leaking out of the little seal it's leaking out of the little seal that's behind this plate for the axle. So we're gonna call Deere in the morning and see when they can come fix it. This is just the worst time for this tractor to start falling apart, because it's busy season. Spring, summer, you got a lot of grass. I mean, I have not cut this pasture yet this year. I mean, this is tall. This is tall grass here. I mean, and it's all that tall. All this orchard is that tall. And I was gonna mow it a while ago, but I never got the chance to. And now I can't because the tractor's busted. But yeah, this just sucks. And yeah. But I'm pretty sure that that seal is completely original. So, is the original one that came with the tractor. So, I'm not too surprised it went, but it at least could have waited till July when we weren't so busy to blow up. Am I right? I mean, yeah, this just sucks. And I do have another plan for this tractor. I guess I'll show you while I'm here. Is Dad did not buy this tractor with rear remote hydraulics. It has bucket hydraulics, but there are no rear SCVs, selective control valves. I mean, it's got great power. It's got enough power that it could probably run a decent sized, plow or a disc, like a 4 or 5 foot would probably run well behind this thing. And to do that, you kind of need SCVs, or at least one. And I have a plan for this, and take some old hydraulic hose that apparently we have lying around somewhere. I think it's mythical, but I could be wrong. Run it out of these, 2 of the bucket controls off that lever, and I'm gonna run them from 2 of these up under here along the rest of the lines and run it back. I don't know if you can see under there. I haven't been under here much either, but run it back up there and up out the top here, and yeah, there's where they come up. And run them up out the top here and mount it right here, and mount the 2 hoses right here, so we have rear hydraulics on this beast. Well, that's not a beast. It's more of a utility tractor than anything, and it's got the turf tires. I've never liked the turf tires. I mean, they work, but I mean, really, they're for people who want to use these tractors to cut their massive. These tires are for when when rich people buy these tractors to mow their grass, because they have mega 10-acre yards. These are not for farm use, really, but they work, and they still got decent tread on them, so I'm not going to complain too much. But I would like tractor tires, but they work. I'm not going to complain too much. Yeah, and a while ago we blew out the front seal here, and it dumped all the front axle fluid out of it. So it wasn't surprising that it was going to go, but I'm afraid now that the brakes have gone on this before, and a front seal has blown, now a rear seal has blown. I'm just concerned that this tractor is going to start becoming one thing after another. But yeah, I'm just concerned that it's going to start becoming one thing after another. And yes, as mentioned previously, the crops are growing. I do have... Oh, you're standing on my nostrils. The crops are growing. I do have lettuce popping up. And I haven't seen any bean plants. I think I saw one. But I shot an email to the people who run the local farmers market, and I think that's where I'm going to sell most of my stuff this year. I'm not sure yet, but I think that's where I'm going to try to sell my stuff there. if I can't get them, I'll contact Giant, the local grocery store, or maybe sell them to one of the other booths there if I can't get a booth, you know, because you rent them and they've already got a lot of people, and so we'll see how it pans out. I'm not sure, but I do have crops growing, and it's supposed to rain again tomorrow. I'm really getting fed up with this rain. It just keeps coming. I mean, you see the yard? You see the yard? You see how overgrown the yard is? I mean, look how tall the grass is. That's up past my ankle, and I haven't. And there's other stuff over down yonder there, in where my bean field is. That it's up halfway up. It's part way up my shin. It's really getting long, and yet I'm not going to be able to cut it until Thursday, most likely. So, well, anyway, there's me just ranting on about the tractor blowing up and the yard and more rain. Well, anyway, thanks for watching.